Look, Pim, I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
What's going on, all you journaling crusaders? Crusader Actual here. I think we might have gotten a new Amberverse side character in the bullet journal. We get very well versed with the bullet journal in the video we're going to view today. So on January 8th, 2023, Amber released a new video called Getting the New Year Started. Unhauling clothes. We're not hauling, we're unhauling. Bullet journaling and resolutions, and it's a vlog. This video, I think it really put me over the edge. This was some of the most wild stuff that I've seen come out of our girl in quite a long time. For those of you who haven't seen this yet, you're in for a treat, so please, it's gonna get pretty ridiculous over the course of this reaction. Anyway, to preface, Amber got this new journal. It's a bullet journal. She talked about in her first video, the new year, right? Made a big deal about like freaking making these squares to keep track of her weekly weigh-ins. And for those that don't know in the bullet journals, there's like, for those of you that didn't see it in the journal, you'll see it in this video, but there's like little dots in them, right? You can connect the dots basically. She made like a big deal that she didn't use a ruler, but like all she did was connect the dots, so it's really not that impressive when you look at it at the end of the day. But you know, our girl needs butt pats for everything she does, for just like doing basic human tasks, so whatever, I don't care. Anyway, it doesn't just stop at the weekly weigh-ins. As you'll see later in this video, there's like 50 trackers that she's going to maintain. For what purpose? Who knows? How long will she keep up with it? Who knows? I'm not ready to make my assessment yet. I need a little bit more data before I do. But I have a pretty good idea that we won't see it many times after this. So for those of you that don't remember, back a couple months ago, I think it was a couple months ago already, She bought a planner journal, because you know our girl likes to buy journals, right? That's like one of her main personality traits. She bought like this pretty expensive custom planner journal that you can order on Amazon. I don't know, it can be anywhere from like 60 to like $100 US. She was all excited about it, and then we like literally never saw it again after that video, which this isn't surprising if you've been around in the Amberverse for a while. So of course she went and bought a new journal, this bullet journal, right? Anyway, in this video we're gonna find out what exactly she's gonna keep track of in this bullet journal of hers. It's really exciting stuff, really riveting content. 2023 is out to a fantastic start. Before we get into the video, I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten on the last video I did. Y'all really helping me start 2023 off in a positive way. It's like my best performing video so far. So thanks to all the support. Thanks for your interest in the videos and all the comments and all that. And like thanks to everyone who's considered subscribing recently. I think we've gotten like over 100 subscribers in the last couple of days alone. So really appreciate the support from you guys. If you're interested, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. And don't forget to like the video, comment to please the algorithm gods, because I really need them to think I'm a cool guy. It's very important to me, okay? And don't forget to check out my Instagram if you feel so inclined at Crusader_actual. And finally, thank you to all of my noble knights that support the channel. Thank you so much to these individuals right here. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested in joining, it's $2.99 a month. Just hit the join button below. You get access to custom Crusader Actual emojis, badges, and also get early access to new videos I put out generally 12 to 24 hours in advance. And finally, don't forget to check out the Discord. We have tasteful content in the Discord. It's very professional in there. It's a very professional environment, right? There's no degenerate type stuff that goes on in that Discord. Believe me, I'm a trustworthy guy. Wouldn't you trust someone if you saw someone like me just approach you on the street? Right? You know what I mean. I'm trustworthy. You can trust me. All right, guys, let's get started with the video. Let's see what Amber's getting up to in the New Year's.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this video is just like a little vlog, a little updates, a little look at what I'm doing for the new year type style. So the first thing
New Year type, yeah, okay, because this all of her other videos aren't vlogs, apparently. Remember, she's a vlogger. Vlogging queen.
I want to show you is I made green bean casserole on Christmas for the first time ever. And here's a little
So, here's my opinion. in my opinion, are generally correct, okay? You guys, if you're new to the channel, you have to understand my opinions are generally right, okay? Green bean casserole is probably the most offensive and gross of all the casseroles that you can make, right? If you disagree with me, I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're blatantly wrong. You know, there's plenty of statistical data to prove what I'm saying is correct. Don't go look it up, all right? Just believe me, please. But green bean casserole is disgusting, okay?
Clip of me
And I can't imagine one by Amberlynn Reid is, like, actually any better.
trying it. Merry Christmas! I just wanted to show you guys what we're eating. We have mashed potatoes. All this is homemade.
Hey, I doubt it.
Mashed potatoes, stuffing, green bean casserole, and mac and cheese. We both made 2 things each. I made the stuffing and the green bean casserole.
That's the green bean casserole? That doesn't look like any green bean casserole I have ever seen. I grew up in the South, okay? I think we know how to make comfort foods like this in the South, right? I don't think green bean casserole is a comfort food.
I've never made green bean casserole before, so I'm a little nervous. And then
Yep, nervous to try. Ugh, whatever, dude. I'm so sick of it.
she made the mashed potatoes and the mac and cheese. Oh my god.
Wait.
And then she made the mashed potatoes and the mac and cheese.
Okay, so Jade, Alex, Francis, Wifey, my girlfriend, Feline made the mac and cheese in the green bean casserole and the mashed potatoes.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is just the sides. We have no meats.
So it was just all sides. That's all you had. No meats either, huh?
Okay, so I'm about to try my green bean casserole. I'm so scared. I added my own little twist to it.
Really gotta bite that, dude. She bites the spoon with her teeth. That makes me so uncomfortable. Let's get
My green bean
let's get
casserole.
a replay of
I'm
that.
so scared. I added my own little twist.
What do you think the twist is? Come on, guys. What do you think the twist is? What do you think our girl, Chef Lynn here, put as an exciting twist in green bean casserole?
I did that.
Oh my god, dude. I hate it. This thing has been destroyed. The I did that has just been ran into the ground. It's ruined. It's horrible. It's annoying. Please.
You did that?
I did that.
Shut up! Oh my god, I don't care!
Oh my god.
Of course, dude. We gotta act like it's the best thing she's ever tasted in her life, and this thing probably just got thrown in the garbage, like, immediately after.
I had to try it before I got any. It's delish.
What? What'd she just say?
Oh my god. I had to try it before I got any.
I had to try it before I got any.
It's delish.
Girl, you got some. What do you mean?
I am honestly so proud of myself. Feline says she's never had a casserole a day in her life, and she was like obsessed with it, and that made me so happy.
We really need the validation from Jade, Alex, Wifey, my girlfriend, freaking Francis, because it's the only person who's gonna validate, because no one else is. No one is gonna be here and be like, oh wow, yeah, that green bean casserole looks really good. I'm sure it's really amazing. No one else is going to agree with that.
And then also, today, I didn't film it, but I made mashed potatoes for the first time ever in my life, and they might have been the best mashed potatoes I've ever tasted. What did you think of them?
Yeah, so the one that Jade, Alex, Francis, Wifey, my girlfriend made sucked, apparently. The ones that she made on Christmas Day. But the ones that Amber made were far superior. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There's those subtle little jabs there.
They were perfection.
She said they were perfection. I don't know if you guys heard her. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that validation. Yeah, I really look to her for to validate which foods are actually good.
I don't know what it is, but like I've always stopped myself from like trying to cook certain foods that I really like because
Right, and you should probably not do that for anyone else around you because no one wants it.
I don't feel like I can do it. But then when I do it, it always turns out super good. So yeah, I love that for me. So I don't know what
So unhinged, dude. It's like the personality is just getting worse and worse.
happened, but
What do we got here, folks? I can't tell if that's a hickey or she, like, burned herself with, like, a straightener or curling iron or something. Well, she would tell us it was a hickey, right? Because she likes to prove that, like, they engage in certain actions, right? She likes to pretend that they do stuff. To prove to it, like she's like freaking like like a 15, like a kid, like someone that just lost their V card for the first time. They have to constantly talk about it to make sure people know.
On my birthday, this was going on outside my apartment.
Oh, on her birthday? Oh.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for this horribly loud alarm that was going on through the whole apartment complex.
Oh my god, it's almost like it was like a fire alarm. Oh.
And also through the hallways of the apartment complex, which was even like worse.
On her birthday, can you guys even begin to imagine how much that ruined Amberlynn Reid's birthday, you guys? Oh no. Oh. That's so annoying. I can't believe they did this to our girl. I can't believe the audacity.
It was the loudest noise, and we have no idea what was happening. We still don't have
See, this is what happens if you don't, like, ever leave the house or have a life outside, like, her little bubble that she lives in. She's out there staring out the window just like, oh, what's happening? I must know what's going on. Who dares disturb me in my den? You know what I mean? We saw this before. Like, I think the subway video is a perfect example of that, where they get, like, all pissed off, like, between her and Becky. Maybe I'll play the clip if I can find it. Like, her and Becky, like, get pissed off because someone's making noise on their motorcycle, and they're like, who's doing that outside? How dare they disturb us? We're feasting right now.
Wait, do you hear that, though? What is that?
Sounds like a neighbor.
Sounds like a motorcycle or something. Anyways, we all used to know Friend, right?
Sounds like a CD.
Sounds like a motorcycle. Day, which was the 27th of December, might I add.
Yeah, really got to include that in there. Everyone wish Amber a happy birthday, right? Give her attention she deserves. You guys, her birthday was ruined. Seriously, give her the attention she demands. Her day was ruined.
We were scared, we were confused, and we still don't know what was...
It's a fire truck, dude. They show up, like, it sounds like the fire alarms went off in the buildings. Like, I've lived in apartments before, like, that happens sometimes, right?
Happening. So, whatever it was, that alarm was going off, would you say for like an hour?
Oh.
Yeah, like, my fur babies, they were running, they were confused. I was running, I was confused.
I can't even... Girl, let's not ever say you were running anywhere. We know. We know. You don't have to convince us. You weren't running anywhere.
So me and Feline were talking about grapes, and I have a little cut right here from the cat.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
So no.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I really gave a shit. Thank you.
Don't mind that. So me and Feline were talking about grapes, and I remembered a moment from, it was like ago, where she started washing grapes in the sink with dish soap. So I'm going to show you how the poll went for that, because I posted a poll.
This is premium content. This is the stuff I really care about.
On YouTube, because I had to see. I was like, does anyone else do this? Because it is the weirdest thing
No. I'll tell you right now, no. I don't know anyone anyway. Sure, maybe there are, but if you do it, like, I guess.
Ever heard of. So let's see what the poll says. Y'all, behind the scenes of this little poll here. Feline and I wash grapes differently. We're in a hot debate over who does it the right way, if there even is one. Do you use dish soap to clean your grapes before eating them? The answer is no. But Feline over here uses soap, and she's been doing it her whole life. All right, it's been a couple more minutes. Now we have 410 votes. And clearly my way is the real way.
Okay, well, first, it's not just like your way. Like, I think most of the people don't wash their fruit with soap or dish soap. So let's chill before saying it's your way, Amber. I think this is just what most people do.
But here's this comment I saw. I don't even have to ask which one of you is washing the grapes with soap. And someone said...
I think it is fair to just assume Amber does it, because it's just something, like, blatantly dumb.
LMAO. I was thinking the same thing. So I'm going to create a poll. I want to see...
Also, I love that this person's name is Wifey.
Who you guys think is the one washing grapes with soap. Because if you guys know me, then you know that is not me. That's a fat no. So I'm going to make that...
I mean, this is coming from the woman that uses water to cook and sprays Pam on food.
Poll right now. Who do
So I wouldn't be really surprised if she did this too.
you think uses soap to clean their grapes? Amberlynn or Feline? Or should I put Bambi? No, I don't want to annoy people now.
Okay, considering everything you've said up to the point in this video has annoyed me, but okay.
All right.
The fact that you still do the I did that, like, that annoys most people.
I will be back in like, I'll let this load for like 10 minutes. All right. I'm about to refresh the page. It has been 11 minutes. Oh, 53% says me.
Amber is just really sitting by the computer the whole time, like chomping at the bed. I also love too that we're still at the phase in Amber's career on YouTube, where she still films the monitor with her phone or whatever. Whatever she uses to record.
I don't think it's Amberlynn this time, folks. Yes. The same girl who meal prepped water. Nope.
I love how that's Amber's response to like any sort of criticism. Just nope, no.
The same girl that sprayed Pam on raw meat. You know how many people I've seen do that?
How many, please? I mean, I wouldn't like. I'm sure like it's a thing, right? But like this was just like so out of control. Like that she put all that. Like first of all, I was like, yeah, like I don't even need to justify it. I don't spray Pam on my food. Maybe if you do, I don't know. That's a thing. But I just don't feel like it's very common.
And no one says anything to it. Unless I do it. I don't know.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I don't
Well, because the whole world revolves around Amber, guys. We knew this.
understand why people get so upset about that. I spray Pam on my food too. I spray the bread when I make grilled cheese so it doesn't stick. What's the difference? It's just oil and it ends up on the food anyway. Thank you, Muffins and Mega Pints.
She only chooses like the comments that like benefit her and are positive towards her, have a positive sentiment towards her.
So I was curious, since this is an ongoing situation type deal.
Stop it! Stop!
So I just typed in spraying Pam on food, and it says, believe it or not, you can spray cooking spray directly on your food. In fact, your food with cooking spray instead of brushing it with oil can help you use less oil, which is what I was aiming to do because it was like I was making salmon. It was on track day. I was trying to be healthy.
Yeah, but the point of really like the cooking spray though is like when you spray it on a pan, the food doesn't stick, or you know, spray it on whatever you're cooking the food on. The point of it is so like the food doesn't stick to the pan. That's the point of it. It's not supposed to be an oil that you use on top of it. That's not what it's made for. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm really starting to second guess myself because there's people in the comments saying that they do it too, which is very alarming. But the whole point of cooking spray is just so you don't have to use oil or butter or whatever and use all those excess calories just to help the food not stick to the pan or whatever you're using, a baking sheet, whatever, right? So that is why I use Pam. I don't really care to use oil or anything like that. I don't want the calories, to be honest. So I just use Pam to make sure the food doesn't stick to whatever I'm cooking on.
Healthy queen. I was trying to eat low calorie, so I didn't want to have like a bunch of oil, and it can get even more coating
I love how she has to justify it too, that she was trying to be healthy and was on an on-track day.
for seasoning.
Girl, that was like 4 years ago. You got up to your highest weight.
to adhere to. So that was when the poll was taken, and now I'm curious, so I'm going to go on from my phone and see an update from then. So 98% of people say they do not cook. They do not use soap to clean their grapes, baby.
That's fake.
Oh my god, the results with 9.4k votes on who do you think uses soap to clean their grapes is 50-50 right now.
Oh.
People out here really thinking I'm doing something that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard of, boo.
Yeah, I mean, is that really surprising?
Boo.
It's not the weirdest thing you've ever heard of.
Ew, what was that look? Jeez.
Baby?
It is. It's the weirdest, I have to admit. But that's okay, I love you.
Right thing to say, babe.
So for some
Dude, yeah, okay. I think the weirdest thing is being on this platform for 9 years and consistently gaining weight every year and not losing any weight since you've been on YouTube. But that's just me. I find that kind of weird.
reading goals that I have this year, I want to read one book a month. I go through phases where I can read
I find it kind of weird too that she continues to bring up her ex like years after they broke up.
20 plus a month, or I can read 2 a year. Like, there's no in between. My brain wants to not read, but my heart
And it just can't No, I can't say that. Never mind.
wants to read. My heart loves reading. I literally thoroughly enjoy reading. So I set a goal and I said, you know what?
Remember, guys, she has 145 IQ, you know?
I am just seriously going to read a book a month. So that's 12 books a year, which is not bad at all. I could totally do that. So I already chose the books and I mentioned it on Instagram during my like Q&A moments and people were like, oh my God, what books? So I figured I would show you guys that. So I'm actually just going to quickly show you the order that I'm reading them in. I don't really want to give like a large wow. I don't really want to give like a huge like synopsis.
She had to ask wifey. She had to ask my girlfriend how to say synopsis
to each story. So I'm just gonna say like in a sentence what it's about for the most part. So here we go. We have Snow Falls by Gary Hill. It is about two strangers who are females who get trapped in a cabin. They fall in love. My Lovely Wife is about a couple who murders together. Five Total Strangers is about friends. They're all in a car and then the narrator, which is the main character of the book, is like, okay, someone is not being honest about something. I'm an idiot. My Lovely Wife is by Samantha Downing, and then Five Total Strangers is by Natalie D. Richards. The Plot Share by...
Okay, I mean, if our editing queen, you know, spends all the time on editing and stuff like she says she does, that could have been easily fixed.
Beth O'Leary. It is literally a guy and a girl. They are roommates, but they never meet because one does night shift and then the other works during the day. So the only communication they have with each other is literally passing notes back and forth. I think that's cute. It's kind of like a romance moment. So Lucy in the Sky by Anonymous is just about a girl who keeps a diary and she becomes addicted to drugs. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong, is about a wife who shoots her husband and then completely stops talking. And so they're trying to investigate, okay, why did she shoot her husband and why is she not talking? I heard there's good twists and turns in this, so that is what I need. That is what I love in a book. We have Ghosted by Rosie Walsh. This is about a girl and a guy. She literally feels like she's ghosted by this guy, but turns out he's just like missing. I don't really know. This is like what I know least about of all these books. The Stillwater Girls by Minka Kent, which is just these siblings. One of them gets super sick, so the mom goes, they like live in the middle of nowhere, like in isolation. The mom goes to get meds, never comes back, and they have to like take care of themselves, and then some strange guy comes, and then who knows what happens. The Girl in 6E by, where is the author? A.R. Torr. It's about a girl who never leaves her house. She has not left her apartment in like a few years, and
that sounds oddly similar to what a certain person is doing now. I won't name any names.
And her job is like doing things on camera. The back of it is interesting.
Okay. Wow. That might be very relatable for Amber.
Because it says that there's 3 rules, but the last one says don't kill anyone. So it makes me think she's like a murderer. I don't know. Next one is Big Girl by Danielle Steele. It's literally what it is. It's this girl who's big. She lives in a family of a bunch of like thin, attractive people. Her dad like calls her names because she's big. I love Danielle Steele, so I'll read literally anything by her. I also don't know much about this. It's called Wink Poppy Midnight by April Genevieve Tchulk. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. Something happens and it's like these are 3 friends. Something happens and then you like find out what happens. I don't know. Wow. As I read these books in a vlog, I can like explain them better. And then the last one is Sleeping Tom by Evie Fairwall. I think this one is like about mental illness. This girl goes to this guy's house and then lends a couch and she ends up staying there, but then she like hears weird noises and then for some reason like the guy, his name is Gabrielle, but then he starts saying his name is something else and then I don't know. I like to go into books with knowing as little as possible because I like to be like surprised with what I'm reading.
I mean, I think maybe a lot of people feel that way. I don't know.
So okay, this is
so our girl definitely has a type of books that she likes. I noticed that like in all those books, like it's always about like a female protagonist, which is like nothing wrong with. Absolutely not. I'm not implying there is. I just think it's interesting. Like I see a lot of comments pop up that Amber like really dislikes like men, and I feel like that's may reflect in her reading. Cause just for a lot of those, maybe I'm wrong on this, and maybe this is me reaching, but it's just like all female protagonists, and then there's like usually in some of these thrillers and stuff, it sounds like there's a male antagonist. I mean, I don't know. It's just me spitballing, speculating out here, but she definitely has a type of books. And again, not implying there's anything wrong with female protagonists. I just think it's interesting that that's all Amber wants to read.
kind of a weird angle, but you know, it's fine. I want to show you guys my bullet journal. I showed it.
Okay, this is where the video gets incredibly unhinged, so buckle up for this. This is going to get ridiculous very quickly.
Briefly in my last video, and I'm surprised with how many people actually bullet journal and wanted to see mine.
Okay, so we're lying early and often in 2023, clearly. Who out there? Who? I want names of people that actually requested to see Amber's bullet journal. Y'all are doing everyone an incredible disservice.
So this is the first bullet journal I've ever done. So it's not anything special, but it has taken me so long. There's quite a few pages. I'm just gonna really quickly show you guys the trackers I'm gonna be using and what I'm gonna be doing in this bullet journal, but I'm not gonna show you guys everything because some pages are personal, or maybe I'm like embarrassed about it.
I would be embarrassed about this entire thing we're about to see.
Love bullet journaling already. Honestly, I've always watched bullet journal videos on TikTok. I'm kind of obsessed, so.
This is the first time we've heard of this.
The first thing we have is the weekly weigh-in. So there's 53 Sundays in January. So I did 53 of these little rectangle moments. So
all right, that checks out.
every Sunday I'm just gonna put my weight in here, and then
yeah, we already saw
is
these
for how much I lose. Every pound I lose, I'm gonna put a little colorful heart in here, so that's gonna be nice.
Okay, we're still not gonna address like what happens if you gain weight back. Okay, but fine, we'll slide right over that one. That's fine.
My goal is to lose 120 pounds this year in 2023. So every single time I lose a pound, I'm gonna color in a square, and then once I reach my goal, I did it, folks.
No squares have been colored in yet. Well, I guess she hasn't weighed in yet, maybe. I guess she hasn't had the first or
Here's
second
just
one.
a 2023 doodle daily page where every single month has its own little section. Sorry, I have makeup right there. I'm sure you guys can tell.
I can't tell. Why would you bring it up? What am I gonna think it is? Like like your butt smeared on it? Like what? What do you think I'm gonna see this mark and think it is, Amber? You don't have to address these little things like that. What the heck?
But you just doodle every single day in the month that is that month, obviously.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so she's gonna doodle every day in that? That's not a lot of space to doodle for 30 days or 31 days. What? I mean, I guess February is smaller because it has less days. But okay, whatever.
That at the end of the year, it's just going to be filled with doodles.
Wow, I really can't wait to see what our girl cooks up.
And I do want to say that I just finished this.
We've seen our girls doodling before, and it's always like, you know, the sign for female, or she writes lesbian, or like, I don't know, like stuff like that. That's typically her doodles.
Today, this whole bullet journal, so I don't have like
or love.
any of it filled out or anything like that. I did do my first doodle, which is stupid, but I just wanted to say that that's January. Tonight will be the first night that I actually fill it out and use it. So I'm going to be doing an hours I slept tracker, and I do want to make it known that I accidentally messed up quite a few pages on.
The differences between these colors right here are very minute, besides like 1 to 2 hours, like clearly. But they all look very similar in color. Like, looking at this, not even on my better, like, not even Brighton, dude. There's, like, no difference. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 look the same. 7 8 looks almost the same as, like, 11 through 12. Okay. I mean, our girl's self-diagnosed with insomnia anyway, so whatever.
How many days are in August? I think it's August that I messed up on. I don't remember, but one of the months I did mess up on, so just ignore it. It's fine. I love that for me. We have an hours I slept tracker. I don't really want to get into it. It's pretty obvious how to use this. We have a sleep rating, like how I slept.
Again, these colors are very similar. Like 2 stars and 3 stars are fairly close.
A makeup moment, I want to write down like when I wear makeup and how much.
So here's the thing though, dude, is like I get like the trackers, right? People, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. So my work, right? My work loves trackers, dude. We freaking love trackers. And Amber has more trackers than we do, which is that's saying something. But like, what is she gonna do with this information? Like, she looks at the month or even the year. Let's be extremely generous. I mean, it's generous saying Amber's gonna keep this up for a month. Say she does this for the entire year. What are we doing with all this data? Does anyone know? Like, what's she gonna do with it? Like, nothing's gonna come out of this. It's just like, for her to do something every day and maybe try and keep up with, try to make some sort of routine in her already routineless life. Like, that's my only speculation, I guess.
Because I'm just curious. Brush hair. I want to start brushing my hair every day. As you guys know, I go weeks without brushing my hair, and
yes, bish, and nope. Okay.
I want to stop doing that.
Yeah, Jude, yeah. Take 5 minutes to brush your hair. Wow, great. Big accomplishment.
I mean, it's okay if I skip a day or 2 or 3, but going weeks is crazy. Here is my medicine tracker.
So it's not showering.
To remind me to take my medicine. My anxiety tracker. So we have severe, high, moderate.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna start fishing for like sympathy and stuff like that in these trackers too. Great. No, that's good. That's great.
Low and none. My energy tracker for the day: high, moderate, low, and none. My movement.
None.
I exercise that day. I
well, okay, so we're not gonna see a lot of that one.
Moved more, or I was sedentary.
I mean, so okay, so these two are like what's moving more and what's exercising? Because her just walking is like exercise, just for how like unconditioned her body is.
So I'm an actual crybaby. So I thought would be fun for me to
Cool. We need more sympathy. Here we go.
do a cry tracker because I literally cry almost every single day, but for like different reasons.
What, dude? That's okay. I feel like that's just a lot to deal with for like a partner perspective. You know what I mean? Guys, no, I'm not hating. I'm very emotional too, guys. Like, I'm very emotional too. You know how many times I cried during God of War? Dude, like 4 times. That's like the most I've cried like in a long time. I can be emotional too, all right? I'm very in tune with my emotions. Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, dude. Cried like a baby every...
And something I love about bullet journaling is that so many people have the same ones. Like, rate my day, rate my sleep, how much water did I drink, etc.
Does anyone actually do this, though? Like, I mean, maybe I'm sleeping on bullet journaling. Maybe, like, this is the way. Maybe this is how our society... Oh. Hello, Grayson. Do you bullet journal?
No.
Okay, you're just gonna hit the mic, huh? Alright, bud. Alright. I know you're interested in what Amber's up to. Let's see what she's got for us. She's talking about crying Grayson. Alright?
etc. But a lot of people have their own personal trackers to themselves.
Dude, okay, where was I? I'm sorry, Grayson's cuteness got me off topic. But yeah, like, who's actually bullet journaling? Have any of you bullet journal? I want to hear from like people that I trust, which is you guys. Like, please let me know. Like, am I just missing out? Do I need to start bullet journaling? I can make 800 trackers too.
My baby tracker, let me tell you. So
how many times I pet Grayson in one day? It's like 0 to like 500,000.
So I have sad tears, happy tears, angry tears, empathy tears, anxiety tears, and no tears. So I have a little takeout one.
Okay, so the crying. So one tracker updates and feeds into the. Did you just nibble my arm, buddy? What was that for? Was that a little play bite? Okay, guys, I gotta go play with Grayson. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. The boy wanted to play, and I'm a simp for the boy. All right, the boy gets what the boy wants. All right.
One.
Okay, so where were we? Oh, takeout. Well.
4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 times, 0 times.
We better not see any for January. The month of January is no takeout.
There has been times where I've ordered takeout 4 times in one day. It has not happened often, by no means, but it has happened, so that's why I have that there. Then, did I binge? No, yes. I feel like this page is super...
So if you order takeout, well, I guess maybe not. I mean, Amber has different descriptions and, like, what a binge is and what's overeating, and I guess they're very... whatever, they're different.
Important for me. I have a on-off track tracker because I'm
yeah, this one would feed into the last one. If you binge, no, yes. So if there's a yes here, I mean, it could be a no too, but that would mean you're off track, I'm assuming, right?
curious. How many days am I on track and how many days am I off? I have a little nap.
Whatever, dude. At least these colors are... What the fuck did you just say? This is a nap one?
Tracker, I don't nap off.
What is... Who's out here taking 7+ hour naps? Isn't that just going to bed? At that point, you went to bed for the day, right? Is that a messed up thought? But I feel... I've never heard someone that's like, yeah, I just took a 7-hour nap. I've heard people take 3 or 4 hours. I think that's mainly the most before people are like, I slept. Like 6 hours to me is like, you slept for the night. 5 hours to me is you slept for the night. That was like my average in college. I was stupid in college and would only sleep like 5-6 hours now. But now old man Crusader, he needs his 8 hours. I'm not 20 anymore.
I figured I would put this in there just to see. I have hours. I worked one. I noticed that people who work from home, they do this.
Yeah, probably because they have to for their actual jobs that they have. But I'm sure she's going to mark 8 hours for everything because our girl's, she's very busy. We've talked about this all the time. She works more than doctors, nurses, stay-at-home moms, teachers, like all military, like works more than all those people combined probably.
So I wanted to see how many hours, because sometimes one video or vlog could literally take me hours to edit, and then sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just like...
Okay. I want the clear delineation that when she says editing, this does not include the upload time. Because the amount of editing that I do versus the amount of editing she does, very different. Very, very different. And even when I do my crazy like little intros where I edit Amber's face onto things, like, yeah, those alone, depending on how long it was, takes a long time. Those only take me a couple hours to get all that done. So Amber's sitting here saying she's doing couple of hours of editing. Like, I have to go frame by frame by frame for that stuff.
Curious how often I am actually working.
She's like lazily cutting content, like making little cuts here and there, like between each turn page.
So we have a temperature
Sometimes it's not even
outside
consistent.
one. And then we also have what was
Temperature? What are you, the damn weatherman? What are you doing with this information? Is this being published to like Kentucky news everywhere for all the Kentuckians or whatever they're called, so they know like what's going on in Kentucky with the weather
today.
What's the point of this?
So these are just all the little cute trackers. We have sun, we have
why can't you just download a weather app? What's going on?
but also cloudy, we have rainy, we have stormy with lightning, and we have snow.
Dude,
we have a productivity tracker, so just like percentages of like
what
how
counts as
productive was I
productivity? Thriving making lasagna was that day at 90 to 100%? Is waking up out of bed, you're already sitting like a 70 and 80%? Oh god, if she showers, that's like a freaking 100% right there. Full productivity. Like, dude, how is this measured? Like, there's no like background to all this. It's all like incredibly subjective. Like, there's no like rating scheme. Like, I mean, there's a rating scheme, but there's no way to like indicate the differences between each one. This is like, I hate all of this. There's no point in this. What's the point?
in the day. It could be on
This data isn't going anywhere. She's not analyzing this data at all, probably. It's just like to get those sweet dopamine hits that our girl's desperate to find. And it's just all subjective. I mean, knowing the narcissism of her, she's just going to fill in every square with the highest quality one. Like, yep, 100% productivity every day. Yep, worked 8+ hours every day because I'm a working queen. Like, ugh.
Anything. It could be just like my own personal goals. It could be with YouTube. It could be just anything. How productive was I that day?
Yeah, called Faylene, wifey, my girlfriend, Jade Alex Francis, baby, 800 times. Yep, 100% productivity.
So this is a how was your day? So like amazing, really good, okay, bad, really bad, horrible. Just answering like that.
Okay.
But then I also want to know like what was my moods for that day?
What is the last one?
Just answering like that. But then
Okay.
I also want to know like what was my moods for that day? I would like to choose
These, ladies and gentlemen, these are the emotions that exist in Amber's world. This is all you get. 14 different emotions, guys. Is that all the emotions?
choose just one. Like what was my
Grumpy, numb, depressed, fearful. I mean, so are we implying you can only feel one emotion a day? Like, yeah, guys, angry is my only emotion every day. I was just angry all day. And then what if the anxiety one? So if she fills in the anxiety tracker for one day, does that mean for this day we're anxious all day? Is this the implication here? Like, I have so many questions. Like, Amber, we need to sit down and talk. We need another video describing all this in depth. It's gonna keep me up at night. I don't know what to do with all this information and how you're making these decisions.
mood or emotion that day and fill it out that way. But I know that sometimes I could have quite a few of those. So I feel like some of these squares will have more moods for that day.
Oh, I should have just listened to Amber.
Like half of
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
the square will be happy and the other half will be like fearful. I don't know.
Okay, cool. We can have two emotions.
It just depends on the day. But the ones that I chose to put on here is happy, sad, angry, anxious, bored, relaxed/content, silly, grumpy, numb, depressed, fearful, loving, stressed, and excited. Then there's one to rate my day. So this is the weekly average
We just skipped right over that one.
daily rating because I want to take every week of my ratings and then obviously get the average and put that down because I'm curious like around like if there's a theme. I'm just curious like 'cause I know a lot of people talk about seasonal depression and things like that, so I want to see if there's a theme for that for me. So this is my pages read
Well, okay, so at least we got some sort of semblance of what we're doing with this data for at least that one.
tracker, like how many pages I read in one day. So these are the
Okay.
books that I want to read in 2023.
So are we coloring these in?
And then this is the first
If we
book
did
I
it.
will be reading. So every single day I'm going to write like how what page I'm on, what's my thoughts, and what star rating would I give it
Thoughts: book good. Book made me sad. Book bad.
that day. But then overall, each book will have its own rating.
Better be out of 10. 10 out of 10.
So
Would
I also want to
recommend.
do a monthly weight loss. So in each month I know how much I lost.
Oh, thank God. So we had the weekly, as if you couldn't already add it up there. We're going to do one for monthly. All right.
Then I'm going to do monthly YouTube views. We have
God, this one's going to piss me off.
a
I
monthly
can already
savings
tell.
and check-ins
Oh, no. Saving 0. We already know, dude.
because I want to keep track of that.
But sure, I mean, this is going to be, dude, if she keeps up with this, it's going to be a very interesting way to flex on the audience.
So this is my sleep log where every single day
But you're already keeping up with the hours slept a night.
put the time
but
I fell asleep and
gotta.
the time I woke up, and it'll just be like a whole line. I also want to keep track of January
There's apps that do. Oh.
subscribers. So every month, like where it says January, obviously I will be making the same page for February, March, April, etc., etc. And then this is my January waterlog.
Oh God, we're back. Dude, we've done this so many times, dude.
Because I'm curious how much water I'm drinking, which is not enough. I can tell you that. So
yeah, we know. We've known this for years. You've brought this up every freaking year, dude. Oh God, dude, it's the same New Year's every year.
I want to write down something every single day that made me smile.
Yeah, Feline did X. That's going to be every day. Yeah, because we have to know how bad her ex was and how great Feline Wipey, my girlfriend, is.
Because we need happiness and positivity. But I also am realistic and I know that there's going to be a low moment in my day. So I'm going to write a low light every day. But
Low light. Reaction channels were mean.
Also a highlight, which has to be different than the thing that made me smile that day.
What? Okay. Well, sure. I mean, we're hunting the good stuff. That's fine.
And then I want to have a main goal that I have to do the next day. And if I do it, right here, there's little squares that I made where I colored in if I did do it. And then my last...
I mean, we're skipping days already. I mean, this video came out on the 8th. None of these days were filled in.
Page is my January habits. I chose 6 of them and I wanted them to all be directed towards cleaning because I like a clean apartment and I need to focus more on that in my opinion. So every day I want to clean in each of these rooms.
Oh my God. What?
Which is office, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, living room, and closet. I want to clean in each of those for at least 5 minutes.
Oof, that's 30 minutes of cleaning a day, girl. You sure you can handle that?
And
I mean, dude, I'll take it. Like, that takes effort and movement. Like, I'll take that one. Like, that would be ideal.
if I did do that, then I get to obviously check it off. So that was my last one.
What about minutes walking, girl? We need a minutes walking. I need to know how much you're actually moving. If we're going to talk about, there's like one lazy page about like, oh, did I exercise and move? But we're not going to break it down even further. Talk about how many minutes we're walking or stuff like that. How big of a pump you got?
Which means I have all of this to make more when I'm ready. So that is my bullet journal. I know quite a few people, which surprised me,
That's how she keeps having to justify it to herself.
asked me about it.
Yeah.
And
You're lying, Morgan.
I figured I would
Yeah,
share it
so-
and give some
so-
ideas.
so many people
and
asked
if you
about
bullet
it.
journal, please, in the comments below, tell me what type of trackers you use.
No, please, nobody tell her any trackers. She doesn't need any more.
If there's any you use that I don't have, let me know because I'm willing to add more. So we're currently in my closet because I'm proud of the progress that I have.
I mean, how long... Dude, this is so much stuff. Like, I'm a pretty motivated, dedicated person. I would not do this. I wouldn't, like, sit down with this stupid journal for, like, an hour or two every day, like, filling out trackers. I hate doing trackers for work as it is. That's, like, the worst part of my day is if I ever have to update a tracker. Like, I can't imagine, like, my whole day being dedicated to filling out a tracker.
Have made in here. I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of clothes. So
What's
I wanna
going
show
on?
you
What are we
guys
looking at?
How much? Why is this so blurry?
I don't know.
right, I
You
ha-
tell me, vlogger.
I had to turn my camera on and off. But over here used to be a ton.
It came up in the Discord the other day, but one of my mods, Juice, was like, took a picture of, like, the lips. What is this? It looks like a bra or something, but it was like, what is this? What is that, though? Like, it looks like a bra, I guess? Questionable taste.
Ton of clothing, like all the way to like right here. And that's how much I've gotten rid of.
So most people, like, this would be a great thing and, like, awesome to get rid of a bunch of stuff. But for Amber, it's like, cool, I got rid of all this stuff. Now I can replace all of that and get more stuff.
I went through everything on this side and everything on that side, and whatever I kept on this side, I just put on this side, and it fits perfectly. The only stuff I have over here are like underdresses. These are just black dresses that go under
Wasn't...
things that are like see-through, and I have some
Oh, okay.
shirts. This is really cute to put under a dress. I used to have
I mean, I don't know women's clothing, but I've never heard of an underdress. But okay.
ton
I mean, that makes sense.
of crap
I guess.
under here, and now I have nothing. I had this big, white, bulky, ugly storage thing right here, but Feline wanted to use it, and she had this in her closet, and I wanted to use this, so it was an easy swap.
Yeah, so Feline got the crappy one that was ugly, but Amber gets the nice one. Okay.
So here
Perfect partnership.
I just like keep my pants, socks, underwear, stuff like that. I still haven't messed with any of this stuff up here, but someone suggested that I do a unhaul video, which is showing the stuff that I'm getting rid of. So I said, okay, Sounds fun to me. Let's do it.
Well,
Okay,
shout
guys,
out
so
to
I
that
have
person
a
for
lot
giving us this
of
thrilling
clothes that I'm
content.
getting rid of, and I'm just gonna quickly show them to you guys because it was requested. I'm getting rid of these black sweatpants. These are thicker sweatpants, and I don't like those. This is one of the most recent things that I bought from Torrid. It was too tight, and I just don't see myself.
Yeah, it's not like she hasn't changed sizes in like 3 years. So why are we buying clothes that don't fit ourselves at this point?
Ever wearing it. This is like a cardigan moment. I don't even know.
Man,
But
I miss
I've
the
had it for a long
cardigan
time.
era.
I think I've only worn it like 3 times, and it's like super long, and I'm just not really into it. Here's another like cardigan sweater. Again, I don't really like the colors. So here is a dress that I have never worn, but I have had it for years. I don't really like the colors. Not
Still got the tags on it and everything, yeah.
really my thing. It kind
I
of
mean, she
reminds
said
me
it
of
was
like a
new,
grandma.
or she's
I
had
am
it
getting
more
rid
than
of
once,
this tank
maybe.
top. Wait. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, do I want to get rid of it?
Add it to the hoard pile. What's up,
Wait.
buddy?
I might keep this one. I think I had a change of heart. So a lot of people made fun of me because of this dress. This
You're
is a
not
dress
done,
that I
huh?
do like. And I
Huh,
can take
bud.
a lot of criticism. I can. But some things...
You serious?
Yeah, I told you already. Lying early and often. There's no way, dude, that she could just actually get on here and say, I can handle criticism. Dude, you're the... Everything that's a criticism to you is fat-phobic or, like, fat-shaming. Are you kidding me? Like, shut your mouth with that. That is, like, the dumbest thing that's come out of your mouth this entire video. And there's been a lot of dumb things that have come out of your mouth this video.
get ruined for me. And now every time I look at this dress, I think of rude and mean comments.
Wow, guys, how could y'all? You freaking bullies. How dare you dehumanize her like that? What's wrong with y'all?
Getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of this shirt.
I like that it's our fault, dude. I should have brought Bingo up for this one. We would have, like, won all the squares at this point.
The plain Jane shirt with some lace on the sleeve, but it's just like not really my style. I'm getting rid of this purple dress. I think I've worn it a handful of times, but I've had it for years. So knowing that I don't really...
Just all this Torrid stuff, dude, just gone. Just getting rid of all this Torrid stuff that was barely worn.
choose it to wear, I feel like it's just taking up space and someone else can have it. I do like this shirt. It's cute and all. It has a Nintendo. It says old school.
Damn, I vaguely remember this shirt. Was it the, was it one of the many times she did... I think it was during one of the Jenny Craig eras, right? I think it was one of the times she's doing Jenny Craig.
But is it my style? Oh my god. Wait, I'm second guessing. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. It's nice to sleep in. Getting rid of this shirt. It just has a leopard lips on it. I'm getting rid of my cow print overalls.
Oh my god, I forgot about those. Oh, what a great piece of clothing. Gone.
This is a dress that has watermelon all over it. It's just not really my style, and I just don't think it's cute anymore.
Yeah, we only do watermelon kisses here. We don't wear watermelon.
So this is a cute shirt, but again, it's another one I've had for years that I've only worn, I think, once. So I've had this dress for a long time. I'm sure you guys recognize it, but I think I'm over it. Okay, so this is a sweater that I thought I liked, but I don't know. I guess I don't. It has like sequins on the shoulder, and my hair constantly was getting stuck to it, so that was super annoying. My braid literally just got stuck to it.
Oh, wow.
I've had this dress longer than I think I've had like anything else, but I'm over it. This just reminds me so much of just like past Amberlynn. I don't know. I don't know how to...
You mean the same Amberlynn that's like standing before us right now? The same Amberlynn that hasn't lost any weight in X amount of years? The same Amberlynn that still is like a narcissist and like a crappy person to her audience? Like the same Amberlynn that refuses to like better her life? Like, what do we mean? Like, it's the same Amberlynn that we've seen all these years. Are you kidding me?
I'll explain it, but don't want her. This is just a black shirt with some netting. I have so many things like this that I just don't think that I need this one. A t-shirt, and it just says, oops, did I say that out loud? This is just another t-shirt with some eyelashes on it. This is a dress that I got from Hot Topic. It's been a while, easily over a year, and I never wore it because it didn't fit me. It's half pink, half black. It's honestly super cute, but it's way too small and it's taking up
Super
space.
cute.
So this is just a gray cardigan that I never ever wear. Like, I haven't even worn it since I've lived here, and I've lived here for years. Here we have a t-shirt that I have never worn. and it just says love in cursive. We have a flapper
Damn, that seems right up Amber's alley too.
dress, folks. This is actually freaking beautiful.
Oh, is it?
But
Okay.
I know that I'm never gonna wear it because my hair gets stuck to it. I hate stuff like that. So it's unfortunate.
Then why do you order it, dude? Why? You have 2 of them at this point. You didn't think the first time that your hair got stuck in it that wasn't maybe a good idea to not order another one, but you did it anyway, and now you're throwing both of them away. So, okay.
But look how beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, it's so pretty. We have a sweater with just some lips on it.
So it's the same one as the cheetah lips.
I'm
Okay,
getting
we
rid
just need a
of.
different
I think
variant.
this
Got
pile
it.
was never ending. So we have another cardigan. It's just like an olive color.
Dude, we're getting rid of like 2019 Amber or 2018, whatever one the cardigan era was, dude. Getting rid of that Amber,
I
even
just
though
honestly
it's the
don't see
same Amber
myself
now.
wearing it. Another cardigan. Wait a minute.
I mean, I'd argue to say this Amber is like personality-wise worse than the other Ambers.
This is why I don't do unhauls, because every time I'm like, wait, do I want to keep that? This is snuggly wuggly. I think I'm gonna keep it.
I could go without hearing that
this
word
is
ever
like
again.
a huge extra dress that I just don't need, that has a million different layers. I've had it for a few years, never worn it, still has the tags. Shirt that says Blondie. As much as I love Blondie, I'm not gonna wear that. A green cardigan.
No!
A purpley, sweatery situation that I never wear. A light purple dress that I did get recently, but I wore it once and realized not really my style. My pink cow print overalls. The future is female.
We really got 2 cow print overalls? Dang.
I've had this shirt for so long, and there was a while where I wore it a lot. Time to go bye-byes.
Dang, really gonna get rid of the future is female shirt, Amber? You're like women's biggest advocate, though. That's okay.
You know what? I know I said I was going to keep these 2, but I'm going to get rid of them. But I am going to keep this because it's just snuggly and it's warm and I want it. Okay? So
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she has multiple blankets that are over $100 for that purpose, but okay.
So for dinner, I decided to
Oh, this is dinner, huh?
be a little peckish. Is that the word for it, babe? No. What's that word where you like pick at things? You just want a little bit of everything. Peckish, right? I was just feeling kind of like snacky. Like I wanted a little.
We dropped that one. Well, I mean, peckish is just like another word for hungry, right? I mean, so she was like, all right, whatever, dude. Amber's trying. She's trying, dude, guys, please. Like, she's trying. She's trying her best here, okay? To use bigger words to really flex that 145 IQ on us. Make sure we know, okay? So let her do her thing. She's trying.
Little bit of like several different things. So we have kiwi.
But I think in this context now, it's peckish did not work there.
Watermelon, some chocolate covered almonds. These are 2 like lemon cream cookies. We have green olives, Kalamata olives, feta cheese, and I don't remember what kind of cheese it is there in the middle, and then just some salami. So we have some like sweet, some salty, some dairy, some fruit, just a wide variety of like everything I was craving in one.
Oh, and that's just that's just how the video ends. Look at my recommendations, dude. It's like a bunch of Oni plays. Oh no, y'all are learning too much about me. Also, I just want to. I just didn't want to sit on the end screen there. Our girl was basically making. Some might call that our charcuterie board, right? My wife makes the best charcuterie boards. I'm a basic white girl, right? At the end of the day, right? I very much am. I love brunch and I love charcuterie boards. And obviously, y'all know I love mimosas. So those are the 3 pillars in my life. This is bodied by brunch, mimosas, and charcuterie boards. Anyway, I'm just gonna slide right past the fact that vlog just abruptly ended out of nowhere. But it's okay. Our girl spent a lot of time editing. She was just over it. She put too much effort into it. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. What did y'all think about that?
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
How long do you think Amber is going to keep up with all these trackers? You know, I've said it 100 times before. I've said it's on Blue in the Helmet, right? That Amber loves the idea of accomplishing all these goals and tasks and little things. But she's not very jazzed about the effort that it takes to do all these things. She loves the idea of weight loss, but hates the idea of having to put in the work and effort it takes to actually lose weight. Like I said, I'm holding back to make an assessment because who knows, maybe she will surprise us, and I just don't like being wrong. So I'm gonna wait a couple more days, see how long this journal gets, see if this journal gets updated at all. and I'll make my assessment. But I'm leaning right now that this thing isn't going to last very long. I would not even want to keep up with this stuff. Like, geez, like update the weather in the journal every day. I have a damn weather app. I don't give a shit. What am I doing with the data of the weather every day? Am I going to predict the next freaking ice age that's going to hit Kentucky? Like, what are you doing with that information? Anyway, guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Y'all stay safe out there. I'll see y'all in the next video.